sponsored by Progressive Insurance. I'm Christopher Cruz. Federal prosecutors have obtained a modified indictment in their election subversion case against Donald Trump. They say it conforms to a U.S. Supreme Court ruling that former presidents have broad immunity from criminal prosecution. Here's CBS's Robert Legare.
This really shows us that the prosecutors went through the original indictment and kind of took out issues that they said that they viewed as part of the Supreme Court knocking it out.
An agreement's been reached for a presidential debate next month, says CBS's Matt Piper.
Donald Trump writes on Truth Social that the rules for the September debate will be the same as the last debate between he and President Biden in June. Says the debate will be stand-up and candidates cannot bring notes or cheat sheets. There had been a question over muted microphones when one candidate is speaking, like what happened in the previous debate. Kamala Harris's team was hoping to have the mics open at all times, while Trump's wanted them muted.
Michael Sparks led the January 6 rioters, and for that, he will spend more than 4.5 years in prison. Here's CBS's Scott McFarland.
This really was a landmark case because he was the first of the hundreds of rioters who entered the Capitol, the first one to face off with police, the first one ahead of the mob. The prosecutors argued successfully, getting nearly exactly the prison term they were seeking. They said Michael Sparks was the tip of the spear, emboldening others.
A federal judge in Texas has blocked a new Biden administration rule that created a pathway to legal status for undocumented immigrants married to American citizens.
In a statement, President Biden says families should be able to stay together, and his administration will not stop fighting for them. He added, quote, "I am not interested in playing politics with the border or immigration. I am interested in solving problems," saying, "I will continue to fight to secure our border and fix our broken immigration system." Linda Kenyon, CBS News, Washington.
The heat that's been blanketing much of the Midwest will move to the southeast and mid-Atlantic tomorrow, says National Weather Service meteorologist Frank Pereira.
And with time, those high temperatures are going to gradually work their way further to the east and extend out into the mid-Atlantic, impacting cities like Baltimore and Washington on Wednesday.
A Hamas hostage has been rescued in southern Gaza by Israeli commandos. Here's CBS's Holly Williams.
The 52-year-old man, Qaid Farhan al-Qadi, who is an Arab Israeli. He is a member of Israel's Bedouin Arab minority. According to an Israeli hostage family group, he is a father of 11. And we've seen quite moving video this morning already that appears to show his family members racing to meet him in a hospital.
The Dow ended up today just 9 points, but that was enough for another record close. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dashcam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 88 degrees in Benicia, California.